Hello, in this video we will talk about the supervised learning algorithms. Basically, an algorithm refers to some specific method or the approach that we use to train a model on data. And in machine learning algorithms, we can divide into several categories based on their learning style, purpose, and type of problem they are designed to solve. In supervised learning, the algorithm is trained on labeled data. It learns to map input features to known outputs and make predictions on new unseen data. Some commonly used supervised learning algorithms are these like linear regression, logistic regression, Naïve Bayes, KNN, decision trees, random forest, support vector machines, SVM. So now one by one here, just I will give you a brief introduction and maybe the use case where we use. So when we talk about the linear regression, so it is used for the dependent variable. In order to predict the dependent variable, we use some independent variables. That is the linear regression. And basically it gives you those best problems that gives you the regression, like the real values or the continuous values. For example, predicting housing prices. So a real estate company wants to estimate the market value of a house based on factors such as number of bedrooms, square footage, location, and age of the property. So imagine you are using historical sales data to predict the price of a new house on the market. Then logistic regression. Use cases that customer purchase prediction. So scenario is that an e-commerce company aims to predict whether a customer will purchase a product based on their browsing history, previous purchases, and demographic data. Think of it like predicting whether a window shopper will become a buyer based on their behavior. So basically, logistic regression is about a likelihood, okay, or the probability. So maximum likelihood estimation we use, and this is good for those applications that are having the problem related to the classification. So, logistic regression is an ideal algorithm for the classification based problems. So, it give as an estimate, or you can say some likelihood or the probability of falling in a specific class or the category. Then knife base. So, the use case here is the email spam detection and scenario. And email service providers want to filter out spam emails. They use Naïve Bayes to classify emails as spam or not spam based on the words and phrases used in the emails. It's like having a smart assistant who knows which emails are junk and which one are important. So basically, this algorithm is based over a statistical, very famous theorem about the that is the Bayes theorem. Okay, so as it is based over some, you can say again, estimation, and here we can say probability, conditional probability is involved. So the Naive Bayes classification based on the Bayes theorem of statistic deals with conditional probability. So we will see it in more detail as well, but again it is good for the classification problems. Then KNN use case is the healthcare. KNN algorithm can be applied in healthcare sector for early prediction of heart diseases in to increase survival rate by comparing a new patient's health indicators like blood pressure and cholesterol with historical data. KNN identifies patterns and predicts risk efficiently. Yes, in fact, it is based over the nearest neighbor, na? Like Euclidean distance formula apply to measure the distance between 2 points, and we can make the predictions by looking the nearest neighbor for that point that we want to make prediction. So next is decision tree, rule based decision making. In urban planning, decision tree analyzes data on population density, transport usage, and community feedback to optimize public transportation across neighborhoods. Decision trees provide a more structured, rule based approach to enhance transport services. improving efficiency and accessibility in random forest. Next, credit scoring is a use case of random forest. There is a little bit difference. Like you can say decision trees is just like, in the programming we have if else statement, branching. Okay. So, but in the random forest, we have multiple decision trees. Okay, so if we have multiple decision trees and we combine them, so that algorithm is like a random forest. So one of the use case of the random forest is credit scoring. Scenario is that a bank evaluates the credit worthiness of loan applicants by using random forest to analyze various factors like credit history, income, employment status, and other financial metrics. Like maybe we can have a decision tree separate for all these factors. Think of it as a group of decision trees working together to give a more accurate prediction. And then the last, SVM or support vector machines. So one of the use cases social media monitoring. And another scenario is that a marketing firm uses SVM to analyze binary customer sentiments on social media platform, focusing on classifying comments as either positive or negative. This technique effectively judges public perception, enabling precise targeting and brand management. So, next video, we will learn about the unsupervised learning algorithms also. So, till then, thank you. Bye.